I was going to make a bunch of videos on this season, but half the season, half the couples left, half the cast left. So I'm only making very few videos. I'm going to make like probably 2, 3. Let's see if I fit in videos about Scotty, JR, and Nick. They are the most problematic man this season. So I'm gonna go with Nick first. Nick, he's wishy-washy like a Libra. He promise breaker. He doesn't know how to, emphasize his feelings, speak out, all that, in a healthy manner. He runs away from problems. He gets too comfortable. And like Sandy was saying, he's done stuff, to make her, side-eye him and stuff. And like, he's 38. Like, he is so immature. Like, and he thinks Sandy's not going to leave. He thinks he has him in the bag. Like, and then he was harassing her, wouldn't stop texting her. Like, you are giving stalker. You have problems, dude. And then he has the audacity to be like, like fucking like in like the like fetal position, like throwing a finishing. You brought her here. You want to marry her, and she's told like, I don't want to marry. Like, I'm not ready for this. And everyone on this show is here for fucking clout. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Nobody on that show should be in a relationship. Period. They should be in therapy, working on themselves. They should most definitely not be married in a relationship. Like, everyone in this show is a problem. Every single one of them. Even the women, all of them. None of them are getting a pass with me. That each season gets worse, but this season is like the worst so far because like 2 couples left, half the cast left. But yeah, like Nick, he needs intensive therapy. Like, he has a lot of demons. He needs to, he has an issue with JR. Like, I understand why. Like, when Nick said he's here to fuck around, I absolutely believe that. I actually believe he's here for a hall pass. I'll get to JR after this. And even though Nick has problems, I think he's saying the truth about JR. Like, whenever they're at the table talking, amongst, each other, in front of each other's exes, he was like rolling his eyes and shit. And then JR doesn't help because he's like, oh, what's your name? Like, just egging it on. Like I think he's the oldest one in the group, yeah, and he's extremely immature. Like, I wonder what these people's childhoods were like, what they've gone through, everything, their psychology for them to be like this. Like, Nick is too old to be a stalker and be acting wild and shit. Okay, JR. I love Scorpios. Let me just say that. I love Scorpios, but they're a pain in the ass sometimes. My mom's a Scorpio. I get it. I understand why people don't like them. I understand why people think they're a pain in the ass. But as a Cancer, as a water sign, as a person who, as my charts, you have multiple chart, I'm a Scorpio dominant. I get it. I understand Scorpios are a lot. But yeah, JR, I absolutely believe he's here for a hall pass. Like, he has issues. He has a lot of issues too. Like, he got married at 22, divorced. And when he said, infidelity happened, he got cheated on, I think he was the one that cheated. Either he cheated or they both cheated, but I think more he cheated. Like, he is just like, in lust with Sandy. Like, he's like fetishizing her. Like, I don't know if he's been with White Girl before, but yeah, like, if Zanaya goes back to him, I don't feel bad for her. I won't feel bad for any of them that goes back to them, honestly. And it's been like 10 years. Like, you have to get over it at some point. Like, it's been 10 fucking years. It's been a decade. Like, get the fuck over it. Like, he is probably, I would probably assume, I'm assuming he's the main issue in the relationship. Not saying Zanaya, like, is perfect. She comes off, how she comes off in the show. I mean, I do, but I think JR is more of the culprit here. Like, Zanaya said, can't say her name, I don't know her name. He's putting his past marriage into the relationship and stuff, and now, and she's paying for it, and it's like, that's not fair, like, dude. And then him, how he's, he's like, physical touch is very important, intimacy. There's different forms of intimacy. Like, it's not just having sex, kissing, like, it's hugging, just sitting next to each other. JR and Sandy are not fucking. No, they're fucking. Like, it's very obvious. I mean, at least to me and other people it is. Like when the scene when they close the door. What are you closing the door for? Oh, because you're in there having sex. Like, and Sandy's a liar too. Like, they're both not good, but JR's just petty. Like, he clearly likes competition. Like, he's comes off very egotistical, arrogant. Like he got the body now. Like, he feels great. Like, I think he uses his looks and his body to get a lot of things in life. He wants to get ahead, of Nick. He clearly is not like Nick. Like, they don't like each other. That's it. Like, he's there for a hall pass, most likely. Like, he's there to just, fuck around. And if Arya, I believe, no, Zanea gets back with him, you're a fool, girl.